Bago ka gumawa ng isang resume, dapat meron ka munang job advertisement. Ano? Hello, senior high school graduates, especially here in the Philippines. Unang-una, gusto kong i-congratulate kayong lahat. Congratulations for making this far. Pinapanood mo ang video ito kasi gusto mong malaman kung paano gumawa ng isang formal na resume na naaayon sa iyong qualification as a senior high school graduate. Siguro gusto mong matrabaho kasi gusto mong matulungan ang iyong mga magulang para sa mga gastusin sa bahay. O di kaya naman gusto mong mag-ipon para sa iyong future sa college. O di kaya gusto mong maging working student. You're gonna be working and studying at the same time in college. So, ngayon pa lang, I know you have a bright future and congratulations in advance. Bago ka gumawa ng isang resume, dapat meron ka munang job advertisement. Ano ba ang job advertisement? From the word itself, advertisement, meaning ina-advertise ng company ang job openings nila sa pamamagitan ng flyers or tarpaulin na idinidisplay nila sa labas ng kanilang building or sa website ng kanilang company o di naman kaya sa website ng third-party provider katulad ng JobStreet or MyNemo. Okay? Later on, you will understand why is it necessary to have the job advertisement first bago natin i-draft or bago natin gawin ang resume. So, I'll show you a very simple resume. This is a very simple resume that suits a senior high school graduate. And let me show you a sample job advertisement. By the way, I'm not promoting the company. I'm just using this as an example so that as we go through, as we discuss the resume, you'll understand what I am talking about. Why is it necessary to have the job advertisement prior to creating the resume? All right, now let's go back. May format ba? May specific format ba na dapat tayong i-follow sa paggawa ng ating resume? To answer that, actually, there is no specific format. Companies are not requiring a specific format for the resume. Dapat nating tandaan na ang isusulat natin sa ating resume ay ang mga importanteng detalye lamang na kailangan ng mga employer. So kasi if you look at other resumes, meron silang weight, may height, may mga ganun, naka-include pa rin mga parents' name nila. Actually, these information are no longer necessary. Not unless, for example, if you're applying for a steward or stewardess, of course, that requires a height. So, kailangan mo talagang i-include yung height mo sa resume. Pero kapag hindi naman nag-specify ang company ng height, then there's no need for you to include the height. Alright? Now, let's move on to the parts of the resume. Now, at the top, simple lang. Meron ka lang ditong pangalan. Yung pangalan mo, for example, Juanito P. Alibangbang. Down below ng pangalan mo ay yung address mo. 123 Three Waters Drive, Sampaloc, Quezon City. Below your address will be your contact number. And below your contact number will be your email address. So see, napaka-detailed na ng part na ito. Okay, these are very important already. And then at the side, if you see the box, so this is where you put in your 2x2 picture. Now, going to your education, since senior high school, graduate ka na, So you'll start with the latest, actually. So you'll start with the latest, which is senior high school, and then junior high school, followed by elementary. For under senior high school, you'll include your school, for example, Calero National High School, and then your track, which is whatever your track would be, academic or TVL, and then your strand, for example, humanities and social sciences, and the year. For the year, ito yung inclusive dates na nag-aral ka sa school na yan or sa paaralang iyan ng senior high school. For example, you started 2020 and you graduated 2022. And then followed by junior high school, the specific school, example, Calero National High School, and then yung year, kung kailan ka nag-start and kailan ka graduate. 2016 to 2020. Or not really graduate, but complete. Kailan mo na-complete yung junior high school. And then finally, elementary. So yung school, this is just an example, Pilipog Elementary School. And then yung year, let's say you started studying in the school in 2009 and you graduated in 2016. So that is for your education. Napaka-importante ng education, napaka-importanteng i-detail mo yung education mo kasi sometimes employers will be looking for your educational background kung saan ka nag-aral, especially yung school mo has a good reputation, kung maganda yung reputasyon ng school mo, meaning kadalasan sa mga graduates ng schools na yan ay maganda talaga magtrabaho. So that's a plus factor. That is why employers would want to know where did you graduate. So napaka-importanting i-detail natin ang ating education. Next, after your education would be the skills and abilities. Now, dito na magka-come in yung job advertisement. Kasi kung ano yung isusulat mo sa skills and abilities sa resume mo, dapat yun yung hinahanap ng mga employer. For example, this company, the company is looking for under computer knowledge skills. So the company is looking for an employee which has an excellent typing skill. So going back, here, typing, again, we're talking about typing. So meaning, they're looking for someone who can type fast. And that can be related to keyboarding, 35 words per minute. And by the way, okay lang kung hindi ka naman like masyadong mabilis mag-type so long as mag-practice ka bago ka mag-apply sa company. So let us say, most of the time, industries, BPO industries or call center companies are looking for or will be looking for employees who can type 30 words per minute. So here, kasi sa akin, personally, I can type 35 words per minute. That is why I wrote here, keyboarding 35 words per minute. Pero you have to evaluate yourself. Let us say, pag pumunta ka sa internet cafe or pag may computer kayo, try to check your keyboarding skills. Kung nasa mga 20 plus ka lang, practice ka ng practice until you reach such speed, 30 words per minute or 35 words per minute bago ka mag-apply. Para naman ma-justify mo yung kung ano yung sinulat mo sa resume mo, and when you have like an actual test in the company, kasi ito-test ng company yung typing skills mo eh. So you have to practice. Again, whatever you write in your skills and abilities, dapat meron ka talaga niyan. Kung wala pa naman, it's okay so long as you practice first before ka pumunta sa company, before ka mag-apply. Next would be, they are looking for here under communication skills, excellent communication skills, both written and verbal, ability to communicate correctly and clearly with all customers, good comprehension skills, ability to clearly understand and state the issues customers present, ability to concentrate, good composition skills. So actually all of these have something to do with communication skills. So going back to your resume, of course, you have good communication skills, both oral and written. Now, dito naman, if it's the same thing, if feeling mo hindi ka masyadong marunong mag-English, you have grammar lapses, practice or study. Mag-study ka ng English bago ka mag-apply. Practice speaking in English bago ka mag-apply. Hindi naman yan, like for example, mag-submit ka ng resume ngayon, ngayon ka din i-interviewin, ngayon ka din mag-exam. Most likely, it's gonna take like a couple of days, 2 to 3 days. So you still have time to practice. So mag-practice ka para ma-perfect mo yung skills mo or at least maganda. Ma-perfect mo yung skills mo or at least naman ma-enhance mo yung skills mo bago ka sumalang sa yung interview or sa mga exams na gagawin ng company for you. And then next would be going back here, demonstrates an ability to successfully navigate websites. So here, another ability to use a desktop computer system. So we're talking about computer literacy. So you'll include computer literate. So you are a computer literate, meaning magaling ka sa computer, marunong kang mag-navigate ng website, or marunong ka sa computer itself. Mga basic usage ng computer, especially Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, and mga simple things lang na kailangan ng computer skills. Right? Next would be ability to successfully adapt to changes in the work environment. Especially pag may bagong empleyado or pag matatransfer ka sa ibang department or baka naman matatransfer ka sa ibang supervisor or ibang team. So, at least, marunong kang makisama sa mga tao o di naman kaya this might have something to do with a schedule. This might have something to do with the changes of the schedule. So, you are flexible. Kung sasabihin ng amo mo or ng boss mo na you have to work in the evening for the evening shift, then okay. Pwede ka sa evening shift at pwede ka din sa day shift. Okay, that's what flexible means. And finally, you can also add this one, best in giving customer satisfaction, especially if ang nature ng trabaho mo is magdi-deal ng mga customers. The company will really be looking for someone who can give the best customer service to their customers. Kasi customers nila ang nagbibigay ng profit, nagbibigay ng revenue sa company eh. So, of course, who will take care of the customers? Yung empleyado nila. So, dapat yung mga empleyado nila marunong mag-take care ng mga customer. So, you can just add this. This is just a plus information for you. So now we're done with the skills and abilities, and I hope everything made sense in my discussion, especially why is it necessary to have the job advertisement first, or I hope na make sense na kung bakit kailangan alam mo or may job advertisement ka ng company na gusto mong applyan. Maski flyer lang yan, okay lang yan. Or baka naman at least picture lang ng tarpaulin na naka-paste sa labas ng building nila o nakikita mo sa website. Okay? Now, after your skills and abilities, you can add your achievements and awards received. Now, bakit ba? Necessary ba na i-include mo yung achievements and awards received? Now, personally, like, importante ba na i-include mo yung importante ba na i-include mo yung achievements and awards received? Now, actually, it's a yes. Why? What's in it for you? When the company or when the employer knows that you are an excellent student, you're an honor student, that will give them an impression na masipag ka as a student. Masipag ka na estudyante. So, magre-reflect yan sa'yo as a future employee. So, meaning, masipag ka nung estudyante ka pa, masipag ka rin na magiging isang empleyado. So, masipag ka na empleyado should they hire you. So, that's the purpose or that's the reason kung bakit maganda na i-include mo yung achievements and awards mo. Okay? Now, these are just examples consistent with honors and leadership award if you have. You can also add the awards, the other awards you received. But the question is, what if you have received awards such as Best in Math, Best in English, Best in Mathematics? These awards, kailangan mo pa bang i-include yon dito? Kasi napakarami na niyan. Now, this is the answer. Only include the awards that are related to the job opening or that are related to the job that you're applying for. For example, this is just an example. If you're applying for being a call center agent, hindi naman kailangan na i-include mo yung. For example, if you're applying for a job such as call center agent positions, now, and then you have an award, Best in Filipino, na i-weigh mo, timbangin mo. Kailangan ba na, timbangin mo. Kailangan ba ng Filipino sa trabaho ng isang call center agent? So, if that is an international account, then it's a no-no. So, wag mo nang i-include yung Best in Filipino. Pero, pag local account naman, lalong-lalo pat yung language na gagamitin mo is Filipino, then it's best to include your award as Best in Filipino. Another, Best in Science. So, if you're applying as an encoder, I don't think the company would require you. Another example, Best in Science. And then the job that you're applying is an encoder. So, science is not really needed for being an encoder. So, do not include Best in Science anymore. Okay, so again, for achievements and awards received, only choose those that are related to the job position that you're applying for. Okay lang tong consistent with honors kasi general lang siya. General information that you are a great student. You were a great student, which would mean you will be a great employee too. Okay? Now, finally, if wala ka ng ibang maa-add sa resume mo, you can proceed with academic or professional references. So, most likely, since you just graduated, you can use the names of your teachers as references. And just a suggestion, before you add your teachers here, before you put in their numbers, you have to ask permission from your teachers first. Mag-ask ka ng permission sa mga teachers mo na, ma'am or sir, pwede bang i-include kita sa aking resume as a character reference? Kasi may ibang teachers na, may ibang tao, especially teachers, na pag may tumawag sa kanila at hindi naka-register yung number, hindi nila sasagutin yung tawag. O baka naman, sasagutin nila yung tawag and they would say something negative about you. So at least naman they would be aware because most teachers would really help the students if you deserve to be helped. Okay? So yun lang. And yeah, this is it. As to the font, it is best that you use Calibri. I'm using Calibri for this one, or you can also use Arial. And as to the font size, you can use 12. And as to the size of the bond paper, this is actually a short bond paper. And notice that it's only one page, and it's very simple and presentable already. It's very enticing already with with just these information you had. And yeah, so the margin, you can also have 1 inch margin for all sides. I think that's it.